If you've ever felt like you don't belong anywhere, you're not alone. When culture is complicated, your identity can feel like a question without a clear answer. Imagine growing up between cultures, fluent in multiple languages, yet unsure which one truly speaks for you. You're celebrated for being global, but left wondering where home really is. Hi everyone, welcome to In Between Worlds. My name is Potty, and in this episode, we are going to learn about the emotional, messy, and sometimes funny reality of growing up across cultures and how that journey shapes who we are. According to interaction.org, the term third culture kid was coined by Dr. Ruth Hill Useem of Michigan State. It is defined as children who accompany their parents into another society. In this podcast, we aim to answer why cultural identity feels confusing, flexible, and difficult to understand when you're constantly interacting with different customs. Okay, can you quickly introduce yourself to our listeners?
Hi, I'm Ron. I'm 14 years old and I study at ISB.
Ron Matsunobu is ethnically Japanese, but China is where he's lived most of his life. He speaks 3 languages, but says English feels most natural. And when asked where he feels most at home, it's not Japan.
I basically spent my entire life surrounded mostly by Chinese people. I would often move schools a lot when I was young. I would say that China is my home. Yeah, people treat me very nice, even random grandparents. They sometimes give me treats for free. They might be expired though. I go to Japan every summer to visit my relatives, but to be honest, I feel like I don't really belong there. To be honest, even China doesn't really feel like home to me. I definitely feel safe and appreciated there, but I'm not from China.
Do you think growing up as a third culture kid, did it taught you anything valuable?
Yes, if I grow up in Japan, I might work and study there my whole life. However, by growing up around different cultures, I have formed a more global and a comprehensive perspective, I guess.
Ron's story reflects how living between cultures can give you depth. However, there comes a downside. Being a third culture kid allows you to see many sides of the world, but may struggle to find one place to belong. Benicio Harrison is Chinese Indonesian, born in Brazil and raised in Thailand. He speaks English fluently and Indonesian, sort of.
I speak Indonesian like a 5-year-old whose brain got electrocuted. A funny thing about something from my culture is that the left hand is considered unclean because this is what they say, but the left hand was used for sausage stroking. It's just something funny that I remember.
How do Thai people treat you?
People are nice to me, polite, but they always assume I speak Thai. I I guess it's because I look like them. I am from Southeast Asia after all as well.
What culture is a part of you the most?
It's a mix. I'd say mostly Indonesian and Chinese, but also a bit of Thai. Kind of like a bit of everything. American probably also mixed into that as well. Mostly because of the internet.
For Ben, cultural identity isn't a solid wall. It's a blend. He's embraced different values from both Indonesian and Thai culture while keeping a sense of humor. Despite the confusion, both Ron and Ben say their multicultural experiences have shaped how they see the world. Their stories show us something important. Cultural identity isn't fixed, it's flexible.
Living in China taught me not to trust everything on the internet. The world is different than it seems online. I think that being a third culture kid means that it can sometimes be hard to fit in with one culture, but it also means you see the world in a unique way.
What I've learned is people are just different, and that's okay. Thai culture taught me to be kind, to respect others. We're just regular people. Even if we're a mix of cultures, we're just guys just trying to figure everything out ourselves.
Both Ron and Ben grew up in different places, but their stories reflect the same reality. When you interact with different cultures, your identity mixes. Third culture kids don't always feel like they fit anywhere, but that's okay. Your identity isn't something you inherit, it's something you build, discover, and change throughout your life. When your identity develops across countries, it's easy to feel split. But identity isn't about choosing one side. It's about carrying pieces of each place within you and learning how to stand tall and proud. Because in between worlds, you can still find belonging. Thank you for listening.